I'm guessing that most of you who are watching this video, you are concerned with your level of awareness. Awareness is getting a little bit more popular these days. We talk about situational awareness. If we are a prepper or a survivalist or a hunter, we know that our level of awareness has a lot to do with how well we're going to function, not only in scenario training challenges, but in real life situations if things are not going as great as we would like. In our everyday life, awareness enhances our sensation of living, so that if I'm eating food and I'm aware of it, I get to actually enjoy that flavor. If I'm spending time with my children and I'm aware of it instead of thinking about something else, then I actually get to enjoy that experience of being with my children. So here's this choice: awareness or non-awareness. And one of the tools that I give to people out here, to the forest monks at Reweld University, is the following. It's a simple question we can ask ourselves in every moment. Are we in this moment in our thinking mind, or are we in our sensing mind? This comes from not only modern research on how our brain works, but it comes from any of us who have meditated or become more aware of our mind state. We start to see that basically our mind can be doing one of two things in any given moment. Either it is thinking, it's often fantasy land, dreaming about tomorrow or worrying about that conversation that happened. And when we're in thinking mode, in a way, all that we see is our thoughts. Or we can be in sensing mode. When we're sensing, then we're aware of our environment. Right now, I can be sitting here talking to the camera and thinking about what I'm going to say next, and you can see it in my eyes. I'm only in my mind, I'm only in my brain, only in my thoughts. Or I can talk with you, I can let the words flow out naturally, and I can also be aware of my environment. And there's a lot going on behind me here, above me, all around me. So what I advocate for the monks out here is to practice coming to our senses. When we get good at this, we harness an ability to take our mind and put it in the mode that we want to. We become aware of when we're captured in thinking, and we become able to move from thinking into our senses. For most of us, this is on autopilot. We spend probably 95% of our time just lost in our thoughts. And then when something really pops out at us, or we're watching some media, then we're brought into our senses. Media, of course, is designed to bring us straight into our senses so that we're absorbing the ideas or messages of that media. There is a sensory meditation, and I believe I can put a link to it up here. That sensory meditation, that really gives us practice of being in our senses. And the more you practice this, the more you're going to be able to make that switch at will. If we want to have any control over our minds, this is a really important one, my friends. Right now, again, for most of us, it's just the mind is running here and there with no real aim or purpose. It's just running wild. And that doesn't serve us, not in our daily lives, and certainly not if we are going to be called into having to be present in an emergency situation, in a crap hits the fan situation, anything like that. We need to cultivate this ability to be in our senses, to be aware. Please share in the comments your thoughts about awareness, how you have developed more awareness in your life, places where you've noticed that difference between being caught in thinking and being able to move into your senses so that you're aware of what's actually going on right now in this moment. Thank you. Talk with you soon.